Reinhard van Astrea is a major character in ReZero Starting Life in Another World, known for his overwhelming strength and the title of Sword Saint, a position passed down through the Astrea family. His presence in the story is significant, as he represents one of the most powerful characters in the entire series, often serving as a protector and ally to the protagonist, Subaru Natsuki. Here's a detailed breakdown of Reinhard. Background and title. Title: Sword Saint. The title of Sword Saint is an ancient one that grants immense swordsmanship and magical abilities to its bearer, allowing Reinhard to perform superhuman feats. It is inherited through the Astrea family, passed down to those deemed worthy. Reinhard is the current holder of this title, considered the greatest of all Sword Saints due to his extraordinary skills. Personality: noble and virtuous. Reinhard is known for his strict sense of justice, nobility, and dedication to protecting others. He has a calm, collected demeanor and is highly empathetic toward those around him. Kind and humble. Despite his incredible power, Reinhard remains humble, never boasting about his abilities. He treats everyone with respect, whether they are nobles or commoners. Loyal. His loyalty lies with the kingdom of Lugnica, the royal family, and his close companions, particularly Felt, one of the royal candidates in the story. He also aids Subaru multiple times throughout the series, even though they are not directly connected by duty. Abilities and powers. Reinhard's power is almost unmatched, and his abilities are immense due to both the title of Sword Saint and his own natural talents. Swordsmanship. As the Sword Saint, Reinhard is a master swordsman capable of cutting down nearly any foe with ease. His skills with a sword are second to none, and he wields the legendary sword Dragon Sword Reed, which only unsheathes itself when deemed necessary by the wielder. Divine protections. Reinhard possesses multiple divine protections, which are special blessings granted to individuals. These protections make him invulnerable to many forms of harm and enhance his abilities. Some of the notable divine protections include Divine Protection of the Sword Saint. Enhances his swordsmanship to an unparalleled level. Divine Protection of the Wind. Allows Reinhard to always move in favorable conditions, such as the wind being behind him during combat. Divine Protection of Phoenix. Grants him the ability to regenerate from fatal wounds, making him nearly immortal. Divine Protection of Judgment. Allows him to always strike a righteous blow, incapable of making a morally wrong action. Combat abilities. Reinhard's physical abilities, such as speed, strength, and agility, are superhuman. He can dodge attacks at lightning speed, defeat multiple opponents with ease, and is immune to most magical and physical harm. Dragon Sword Reed. This is the most powerful weapon in the ReZero universe, but Reinhard cannot draw it at will. It will only unsheath itself when facing an opponent deemed worthy, which signifies just how much of a balance of power exists in the story. Role in the story. Knight to Felt. Reinhard serves as the loyal knight to Felt, one of the candidates in the royal selection to become the new ruler of Lugnica. His association with Felt initially begins when he notices her potential, even though she comes from a common background, and he immediately pledges to serve her. Ally to Subaru. Reinhard helps Subaru in key moments throughout the series. Despite not being as deeply intertwined in Subaru's life as others like Amelia or Rem, Reinhard comes to his aid during moments of danger. One notable instance is when Reinhard saves Subaru and the others from Elsa Granhirt during her brutal attack in the early parts of the story. Political impact. Due to his strength and influence, Reinhard has significant sway in the political affairs of the kingdom. His support for Felt's candidacy in the royal selection brings her legitimacy and adds tension to the competition among the royal candidates. Relationships. Felt. As her knight, Reinhard respects Felt and supports her candidacy for the throne. Despite her rough background, Reinhard sees great potential in her and remains loyal to her cause. Wilhelm van Astrea. Reinhard's grandfather, Wilhelm, was a previous wielder of the Sword Saint title. Their relationship is complex, with Wilhelm feeling distant from Reinhard due to certain events in the past, including the death of Reinhard's grandmother, Theresia van Astrea. Subaru Natsuki. While they aren't close friends, Reinhard shows respect towards Subaru and recognizes his determination and courage. He offers Subaru help when needed, even if their interactions are somewhat limited. Strengths and weaknesses. Strengths. Incredible power. Reinhard's strength is unparalleled, making him capable of defeating almost any opponent with ease. Virtue. His sense of justice and unwavering morals make him a reliable ally and protector. Multiple protections. With his array of divine protections, Reinhard is immune to many forms of damage and can adapt to almost any situation. Weaknesses. Reliance on Dragon Sword Raid. Despite his overwhelming power, Reinhard can only use the Dragon Sword when it chooses to unsheath itself, meaning it isn't always available when he may want it. Overpowered nature. Reinhard's power level is so high that it can sometimes make certain conflicts in the story trivial when he is involved, which is why he is often kept away from many of the main conflicts. Limited emotional development. His character, while noble and kind, is often portrayed as more of an ideal figure of strength and righteousness, lacking deeper personal struggles compared to other characters. Trivia. Reinhard is considered by many fans to be a broken or overpowered character due to his vast array of abilities. Despite his godlike powers, he has very few moments of personal development in comparison to other characters who have more emotional or psychological struggles. He rarely ever faces a foe that can truly challenge him, as his abilities seem almost limitless. Reinhard van Astrea stands as a symbol of hope, justice, and unparalleled power in ReZero. He represents the traditional ideal of a knight in shining armor, always ready to protect those in need with his indomitable strength